Hello everyone, Stampin' Sue Creates here to do a little bit of stamping fun. So come on in, put a little extra light there. Come on in and join us. Let me just get myself situated here and the fun will begin. So as you're coming in, be sure to say hello to let me know that you're here. Hey Michelle. Why am I hearing myself? I don't want to hear myself. Okay. How are you? Whew, I fell asleep on the couch, you know, my normal thing. And I woke up, and you ever fall asleep, you wake up and you just don't know what day, time, or what it is. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I have my Facebook Live tonight. But all was good. I still had another hour. Hey Mary, how are you? Be sure when you're coming in to say hello. I'd appreciate it if you could share the video. You have friends and family that would like to join in. They're not going to know that we're here unless you let them know. So, yeah, I know. Oh no. I had to go into work real early today because my boss was off, so I had to open up. So, yeah, I was just so tired. You just get to the point where you have that day where you're just so tired. So today was my day. Today is Thursday, tired day. I've been busy all week doing stuff, working, and a lot of embroidering. As if you follow me on my regular Facebook page, you'll see me on there. All the things I've been embroidering, and I got some more supplies today to do some more embroidering over the weekend. So I'm just enjoying that so much. So as the machine is doing its work in embroidering, I just have to babysit it. Hey Betty, just sent message to my group. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Be sure if you do share this with your friends and family that you do type shared. What I'm finding is if you don't type that, some people have their settings so that it doesn't come up if you shared it. So in capital letters, if you can type shared, this way when I go back in to go ahead and pick for the drawing, I'll know that you did. Because if you have privacy settings set at, you know, very private, then it doesn't share any of that. I started a watch party. I got about 10 people in my watch party. Oh, how fun is that? I've never done that. I don't really know how that works, so I've never done that. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, we had quite a lot of shares last week, which I am so excited for. So I have everybody's name written down here. And like I said, if you do share, be sure to type in capital letters shared so that I know. I actually had somebody on my YouTube channel share as well. So that counts. So I'll be uploading this when I'm done tonight. And I'll be... so it'll be here that you can come back and watch. I did last time, not able to comment on you. Oh, okay. I don't know why that was. Did you share? You shared. Okay. Let me put your name in then, Betty. So if anybody else that's coming in did, and they weren't able to for whatever reason, now you may have your settings set, you know, very private. So then it won't come up that way. So, yeah, we'll put you in there. So then what I do is next week, right before the live starts, I go ahead in and check to make sure I got everybody in the drawing. And, yeah, check that out, Betty. And then this way here, you know, I'm able to put you in for the drawing. So, the drawing for this week, well, from last week, is going to be this, the faceted dots. Faceted. Hi, Robin. How are you? And these are the 2019-2021, the in colors. Hey, Carol. So, that's what the giveaway is for. And I have to say, I apologize. The winners from last week, I didn't get your things in the mail, but I promise tomorrow I'm going to the post office, so I'll be able to get them in the mail. I was supposed to go Saturday. Well, then the weather was inclement. I had to take my car and blah, 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 blah. You don't really care. You don't really want to know what all the preliminaries are, but I didn't get there. So I am going to go tomorrow right after work to ship out the winnings. And then, of course, tonight's. And I have some catalogs I have to send out. Now, if you're a customer of mine, if you purchase through me, or if you are brand new and you don't have a demonstrator, I'm just going to shake these up while I chit-chat. Be sure to send me a private message and let me know. I'm going to the post office tomorrow, and I'll be sending out the mini catalogs along with the celebration catalogs too. So I want to make sure you have one. And if you're one of those kind of people that don't like to have a lot of books and things laying around, which a lot of people are, I've had people say, don't send me the catalogs, I'll look at it online. You can go to my online store at Stampin, SueCreates.stampinup.net. You can download them actually right onto your iPad, tablet, whatever kind of electronic device you have, your computer, whatever, laptop, whatever. You can actually download them right on there, and then you'll have them forever, and you won't have to worry about where did I put that catalog. I can't find it. Here, it's right on your device. Okay, thank you everyone for sharing. So be sure to share, and if you do, type in shared. Okay, so for the faceted dots, let me shake these up, and we shall see who the winner is. I hope you all have your fuzzy socks. Does everybody have their fuzzy socks? I actually have my fuzzy jammies on, and my little sheep jammies, because I woke up from that little nap, and I was so cold, I came up here and just put my jammies on. So let me know. Let me know down below if you have your fuzzy socks and or your fuzzy jammies. Okay, so here we go. Enough chit-chat, right? Okay, you do great. Yes, me too. All right. So see, I'm not the only one that comes home from work and puts on their jammies, right? The highlight of my evening besides my Facebook Lives. Okay, so here we go. And the winner is Lisa Johnson. Lisa, I don't know if I saw you coming in here yet, but let me get a little glue dot. Congratulations. I know I do have your address, so I will be sending these, and I promise tomorrow, along with the winners from last week, that I apologize. So let me go put them right on my little pile I have to send out. Okay. All right, so now that that's out of the way, congratulations and thank you, everyone. Thank you for sharing all of that. So a few little things this week. I had posted from last week a card challenge, if you want to call it card challenge, layout challenge, whatever you want to call it. And it's still continuing, so be sure to check it out. This is the layout design, and you just have to create a card. It's just something fun to create a card using the layout, however you want to flip it, turn it. If you don't want to use a circle, use whatever you want. If you want to use a piece of ribbon and not a piece of cardstock, I mean, it can go however you want it to go. So here's an idea of one. Oh, where's my sample? I had an issue before where everything just fell on the floor. So here's an idea. This is a card challenge layout that I had a little while ago, and this was the card that I created. So just kind of move things around, so that'll just kind of give you an idea. So this is the current card challenge, and I have it posted what the website is that you can go ahead and post your designs on, and I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so if you're not aware, I also have a monthly swap group. So, and I forgot my card. It's downstairs. But I have it posted. I posted online. So I have an extra card. This was the card that I created. The theme for this month was love, Valentine's Day, wedding, you know, that kind of thing, being that next month is Valentine's Day. So this was the card that I created. And let me bring that up close so you can see. It's just so fun. Just simple, pretty much layout. The inside, and that's my New Year's resolution, is to make sure that I do the inside. So the prize actually that I'm giving away next week for this week's sharing is actually the cards that I create tonight. So that'll be fun. And this one I'm going to include in there. So, and I don't put any kind of, when I send my cards out, and all of us in the group, when we send them out, we don't sign them. We just put a little Post-it note in there. So this way, who's ever receiving them, they can put that in their little card box, and they'll have cards made. So how fun is that? So if you'd like to be a part of that group, please let me know. I will send you an invite to the private group that I have, and you can participate every month if you want. You can choose to send to everybody in the group, and we're just a small group right now, or you can just choose to send to your swap partner. So totally up to you, but I'm going to put that over on my pile so I don't forget. So anyhow, yes, I'm so excited. I had a class last night, and it was focusing the birthday bonanza suite. So I'm going to be doing those cards for you today from that event. But first, before we begin, how about the fuzzy sock thing? Does anybody have an idea of what I'm going to share with you? I saw this idea online. I thought it was super cute, and I wanted to share it with you. Anybody have an idea? Here's my pair of fuzzy socks. Look, it has a cute little heart on. And they have these great socks at the dollar store. I don't know. I just love them. They're just so nice and soft. I took the tags off already. So that is what the focus is going to be on for this fun thing. And are you ready? It's going to involve these sweet treat cups. Now these were an item Stampin' Up! Had. They're retired. They were on the retirement list. I'm not sure if they're gone yet or not. But those of you that remember, if you joined me before, and this was sitting on my windowsill, I had made this cute little shaker dome, and the lid comes off, and there's your little sweet cup. And this goes on top, and it's just a little shaker card from the Snowman Suite. So that was one of the ideas of using this. You can put little treats in here. It was a great idea for all the holidays. So that's actually what they were kind of intended to be done, is with the dome on there. Now I do have to say that when I was at the dollar store, I did see, hi Tammy, I also love fuzzy socks. Oh my gosh, don't we all? But I did see little cups there at the dollar store. Now they were like printed or something, so I mean, you can zhuzh it up however you want it to be, or if you have any of these sweet treat cups, let me show you what we're going to make. Now, the tag that I used for this is actually a celebration from last year, and I don't normally keep them, but this was, who remembers this Hello Cupcake celebration from last year? This is a reason why you want to get these celebration sets, which are absolutely free with each $50 purchase. And I didn't really use it a lot, but I thought it was perfect for what I'm going to share with you. So here it is. Are you ready? Look at this. Look at how stinking cute that is. It looks like a little cupcake. And I used that stamp set to make a little tag on here. Is this cute or what? I mean, Valentine's Day is coming. Maybe you need a little teacher gift or a neighbor gift or co-workers, or you can do this for a birthday. You can do so many things with this. So let me take this off and then I'll show you. And I'm going to show you how to make it. Sorry about the crinkles. Now, I can't send this in the mail, unfortunately. But I will send the cards that I make tonight. So look at how cute that is. Ooh, I kind of whooshed it in there. But it looks just like a little fun cupcake. Is that cute or what? Do you love that? I love that. I love it. Favor for a special group. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So let me show you how simple this is to make. So what I did, and you can do this with any type of cup, is I needed a pattern to cover this because I wanted to cover this. Now, you could stamp on it, but this is a shiny surface, and I just didn't want to be bothered with that. So what I did was I actually, and I didn't really do a very good job at it, but I actually ripped the bottom off and I made myself a pattern. So I took this and laid it onto just plain old, copy paper and made a pattern. So then you would take this and lay this onto your designer series paper. Okay, so here is the paper, and I added just a little bit on the end to wrap around, and this was a 12 by 12 sheet, so you can get many of them out of a 12 by 12 sheet. Okay, so I did that. So this was the one that I used for here, and this is part of the Posies paper. Okay, so that's what I did with that. All right, let me clear that out. So I do recommend using a strong adhesive for this, so I'm going to use my Tombow glue, and yep, I got a new one. If you watched my unboxing, you would have seen I got a new one, and I keep it in my little Tipsy, which that might be a gift that I'm going to be giving away in the future if you guys would be interested in that. So you're just going to take this and go along, and with this Tombow glue, it's very forgiving, so you're able to move it up, right up underneath that little lip. So if I missed your comments, you know, I will be going back in after the broadcast to go ahead and read them all. But don't forget to keep sharing, though, while you're here. Okay, so that I have a little bit too much there. So you just want to have enough to wrap around. All right, so I'm going to secure this down. And I would tell you to be careful when you're tracing, to trace lightly with a pencil that you can erase the markings. Okay, now if you have any overlap, like see I have a little bit there, just going to go in with my paper snips. And yeah, my snips are bent. Don't ask what I was doing with them. But I have a good pair and I have a bent pair. And I have other pairs, and well, I just have an addiction with paper snips. Okay, that looks good. Throw that on the floor. If you should see my floor, I don't know if anybody else sews, but if you sew, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like Thread City. Okay, so look how cute that is. Now you can use this, you know, with the lid for the treat cups and put a little something in there. But you're just going to go ahead and you're going to take your socks and you're just going to roll them up and stick them in your cup. And you can fix them however you want, you know, to fix it, to make it look cupcakey. Okay. What is that? Oh, a thread. Imagine that. Okay. So, again, at the dollar store, one of my favorite places to go, they have these pom-poms. So you can choose, you know, whatever color. But of course, and these are very odd. Are these not odd? I don't know. I just didn't get to the craft store. That one is very weird looking. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, what do you want? You know, they're $1, right? So then what you're going to do is you'll take your little pom-pom and where are my dimensionals? I just had them here. Oh, okay. I'll just open up a new one. Oh, no, here they are. Okay, you're just going to take a dimensional and just one. Peel that off. Because you don't want anything permanent on this, because whoever's going to get it, I mean, they want to be able to take off their little cherry on top, right? So then you can just get yourself a cello bag, and they have these there at the DT as well. Oh, my cherry fell off. Probably because I touched it and I have lotion on my hands. So anyhow, you go ahead, put this in your bag. Now if you want to put a little bit of shreddy in the bottom of that, you can do that. And you can go ahead and tie this up. And you can make any type of tag that you want. You know, I chose to stick with the cupcake, so if you have that from last year, you can go ahead and do that. If anyone doesn't have Stampin' Up! Paper snips, get them. It's a quality pair of scissors. Yes! Thank you, Mary. Yes, they are. They're very nice quality. Okay, so we're just going to wrap the ribbon around. Now I'm looking for my seam. Okay, that's my seam in the back. I don't want my seam to be in the front. And just tie this up and put your little tag on there. and you're good to go. But what a great little gift this would be. And you know what? It doesn't cost a lot of money. Now, I'm sure you probably can look for other types of containers, you know, maybe even cups, you know, those types of things. But like I said, I know that the DT had little cups like this. So there you go. And if you get the socks that kind of have the stripes on it, it almost makes it look like, you know, it's a little ice cream sundae. So super cute. So I was very excited when I saw that. It's been around the boat a few times. Not my idea, but just a little way to give someone a cute little gift. So let me know if you like that. Leave, you know, throw up some hearts. Let me put that over there on the floor. And let me know if you'd like to see more 3D items like that. See me with my paper snips. Look, this is how I know that these are the good ones. And these are the bent ones. I have a little thing on here that I made. Okay. So let me know if you like it. Okay, so we're working with the Bonanza Buddies suite. Now, I posted today what the suite is going to be. This is a monthly birthday class, and because we always need cards. So every month we're going to focus on a new suite of products. So of course, February is, you know, Valentine's Day, and then the month that we think, you know, of love and all that kind of stuff. So Parisian Blossom Suite is going to be the suite that we're going to be using to make birthday cards. So you can actually get the class. You can attend here for $15 or get the class for absolutely free with a purchase that day at class of 40 or more. Or if you purchase the bundle of products, I will send you the card kit in the mail and you can create them yourself. And I will provide a video. I'm going to try to do the, what am I looking to say? I'm going to do the, on my Facebook Live, because it's every 4th Wednesday of the month at, I believe, 6 o'clock is where I had it posted. So let me see, what am I missing? Such a cute idea, very cute idea. Love anything cupcakes. Oh yeah, hi Andrea, I didn't see you come in. I hope all is well with you. Okay, so let's get started. So I have a lot of the items already stamped and pre-cut, just for time's sake, because I have 3 cards. So there'll be, whoever wins from the sharing this week, next week you'll get 3 cards. So I shared them last week, but I'm going to show you how to make them this week. Okay, so here's the first card. Isn't it cute? Taken out of the catalog. I mean, like Roy Recreate the Wheel. So I have everything pre-cut, just like as though you were coming to class. Everything will be ready for you. I like doing that. People like coming because, well, they like the ideas. They like to come and stamp with other people. And because I do all the work for you by getting everything ready, you know, it's a win-win. So let me just get a block here. That's the Let's Celebrate You. Okay, so I'm using, all the products I'm using are from the suite from the Bonanza Buddies. So the stamp set, and here are the dies that go with it. It has a really great tag too. And these little banners, you can use these for so many different cards. Okay, so, and I keep hitting my, I had that iron that burned my hand, and now I had a blister, and now that's starting to heal, but it's still very tender. So I keep hitting this on everything. So, okay, so I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11, cut in half, scored at, well, it's actually cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I always have to look at those dimensions. I don't know. And this is part of the paper that goes with the suite. This side has little candles on it, and this side has the ice cream cones. So I'm going to go ahead with the ice cream cones. So if you have any questions, be sure to pop them in down below. Feel free to chit-chat with each other. And like I said, if I miss anything, I will go back in afterwards and make sure I did not. So we're going to put that on there. Now what I like to do for my inside is I did a layer on there. There, you can see that. So I want to go ahead and stamp that on this piece. So this piece for the inside is 5 by 3 3/4. So what this saying says, I'm glad it's your birthday so I can tell you how wonderful you are. And I like it has a happy birthday, a to and from, let's celebrate you. So you can use the to and from on the tag. This would have been really cute had I thought of it on my little cupcake that I did for you before. Now when you're using these photopolymer stamps, put it down on your work surface and then pick it up, because this way you won't risk the possibility of like bending it where it might have a little curve to it. And I'm looking for my ink. I had one of those days yesterday where everything I did seemed to go wrong, and I think it kind of is following me today. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, okay, let me think. Now I am using one of this is that poker tool kind of mat. When you're using your photopolymer, you need to have a little bit of something to give you a little cushion, and that will make a big difference in your stamping. Okay, so just an FYI for that. All right. So now we're going to do some balloons. Okay. Let's do these little balloons. So I don't know if they're calling for some crapo weather again this weekend. We actually kind of lucked out last weekend. So hopefully the same will happen. Although if it rains, I'm okay with rain. Because then it gives me a reason why I have to keep crafting, right? Okay, the color inks, never fails, right? And there goes Dory jumping on the back of my chair. The color inks I'm using in this suite, picked up right from the paper. I have no idea who that could even be. Probably a leaf blowing down the street. Mango Melody. I have Bermuda Bay. Aurora. Smoky Slate. And Basic Gray. So those are the colors that I'm working with throughout all of the cards tonight. So I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to use this little circle, which is actually, I don't know why that's doing that. The little balloons. Are you done now, Aurora? Are you done barking? Everybody heard you. Bad enough when I was, does anybody, do you remember, was it like a week or so ago that I was on here and all of a sudden I used the iron and I whacked the heck out of a stink bug? Let's see. I like how you have the dies stored in the stamps. Is that a magnet face that you have? Oh yeah, I shared this last week. I'm looking for the thing. I don't see it. This is from Lowe's. It comes with those vent covers, and I cut them in the size 5 by 7, and it's supposed to stick in here, but it keeps coming off. But anyhow, I took it out of the envelope and I keep it right in with the stamp, so this way it's not MIA when I need it. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. Okay, so that is done. Let's set that aside. So while we're stamping, let's do the little, let's celebrate you on this little scrap piece. And here comes my heat. So now my radiator is banging. Oy, 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 oy. This house is like a hot mess today. Okay, so we have that stamped. Sorry. Okay, a little drink. Okay, so I have some rectangles that I already cut out of the Bermuda Bay, and I use the let me grab it here for you. I use the rectangle stitch framelit dies. If you don't have these, you need these. These are so fun. You could do all the different layering with them. And they even have a perfect one for a lot of sayings, which this one I use a lot. But these are fun. Now these are a little bit bigger. You can see, which these don't have a stamp set that they coordinate with because they coordinate with all of them. But this one is there we are, a little bit bigger. It wouldn't fit in the stamp case anywho, but that's okay because, yeah. All right, so what we want to do with this is we're going to lay these out right on here. So kind of eyeball it a little bit. And your best bet for doing that is, and there is an up and a down, so I want to make sure I do it the right way. So when you get the card in the mail, whoever wins these, you'll say, oh boy, she was really off. So just put that down the center one, and then you just work your way either side. Okay. So, yeah, I was just having so much fun this week with the embroidering, and I would just sit and let the machine go while I was stamping right next to it and creating. And then I just, with the different thread changes, then of course you'd have to stop and change the thread. But I'm afraid to let it go and walk away because I just risk the chance of, I've had the needle break and things like that happen. If I walk away, I'm just a little worried about that. So I just kind of sit here and let it go. Okay, so I have these little guys all cut out. I have these little koala bears. And I have little hats for them. So first I want to do my banners. So here's the different banners. I cut them out of Whisper White. Double duty crafting. No, I'm not Superwoman by any means. No, no, no. So I'm going to pull my Stampin' blends. And I'm using the Dark Daffodil Delight. I thought I had the other one. Okay, that'll work. So I love the little banners because you have two different styles. You have the little pennant banners and then you have the little round banners. So what I'm going to do, now you can go ahead and cut them out of the colored cardstock, but this is so much easier because you could cut out a whole bunch of them, put them in a little baggie, and then be ready to go when you're ready. So that's the bad end. I think I need new Daffodil Delight. So I'm just using my Stampin' blends and I'm just going to color this in. I'm going to leave that little white piece there on the top so that kind of looks like the string. And color that in. You can make them any color you want. I have to remember when I place my next order to get new Daffodil Stampin' blends because apparently I've liked this color a lot. Now I do have an upcoming event if you're in the area on Super Bowl Sunday. It's going to be a fun, fun time. The stamp set is included, so if you are interested in attending, if I don't get the stamp set in time for your goodie bag, I can send it to you later. But I only have one person coming so far, which I'm kind of a little sad by that. But I'm still having it. So you'll get a nice goodie bag, and we'll have some snacks and stamping, and it's kind of like a little tailgate party. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Super Bowl Sunday, which is February 2nd this year. Okay. But it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I wasn't going to cancel because of one person only coming, because I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to put those back in the case because I'm not going to use them. So here's our little banners. Hi Jason, how are you? I hope all is doing well. Okay, so let's see. We're going to string our banners. Just like we're having a little party here. Okay, so Jason is a demonstrator as well. He's not in my team, but it doesn't matter. We're all demonstrators and we all like to come and support each other. We like to check in, see what everybody's doing. Get a lot of great ideas that way. I know Jason he makes a lot of great cards, which is the perfect opportunity for me to throw in a little plug that if you also would like to join the Stampin' Up! Family, now is a perfect time to join. We're offering a great starter kit right now. So there we go. There's some little banners, and they may look a little zhush-zhush, but we're going to put these little cute guys in there. It's a great time for $99. You get $125 worth of product of your choice, and you also get a stamp set of your choice in addition. You get this really cute paper trimmer, which is to die for, and a pack of Designer Series papers, the 6x6 ones from the mini catalog. So now's the time to join. And I set myself a very high goal. Let's see, let's put this guy up here because I'm kind of not liking that. Of getting 5 new people joining my team. So there's 2 more months to join, but don't wait till the end. Join now. Exhausted work, online event prep for Patty's group, packing for move, and then end of next month I move to Massachusetts. Oh, I saw that on there. I'll tell you, moving would not be one of my favorite things to do. I've moved a few times, and I'm missing a little guy. And it's a lot of work. Thought I had 3. Oh, there he is. You were hiding on me. I love these little koalas. They're actually 2 different stamps. You have the koala bear body, and then you have the other stamp, which does the little nose, eyes, and mouth all at one time. But yeah, moving is never any fun. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so let's give them some little party hats. Oops. And there we go. Put those on there. All that and still trying to keep up with Stampin' Up! Stuff. Yeah, well, I think I need dimensionals on the back of there. I look at it this way. This is my therapy. My crafting is my therapy. Whether I'm sewing or stamping or whatever I'm doing. Yeah, that's good. Put a little dimensional back behind there. It's just cheaper than, a therapist. But sometimes at the end of the day, I just can't wait to come home and, come up to my little stamping area and create and just, forget about all the crap that happened during the day. We all have crap that happens. Unfortunately, it's part of life. But it definitely is a lot of fun to be creative. So look how fun that guy is. Ooh, alrighty. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this. And, let's use our paper trimmer, shall we? Let's bring. Now, here's what I did with mine, because it has metric on it. I covered the metric with my washi tape. So, that's what I did. Only because for my own sanity. Okay, let me try it this way. But this little paper trimmer is perfect to keep on your desk. Sometimes, I love our standard paper trimmer, but this is just so tiny. Just fits perfect. And look at that. And I have the old guillotine paper trimmer that Stampin' Up! Used to have a while ago. And I'll tell you, I never had any issues with it getting dull or anything like that. So, a lot of koalas and embroidery right now to match your stamp. Don't even go there with that. Well, I can't even tell you how addicted I am to that embroidery and downloading all those fun things. Okay, let's add some little party stuff here. This is a pack, and I did have the little catalog here somewhere. This is a freebie item from Celebration. It is metallic baker's twine and sequin combo pack. So you get 2 of the baker's twine, and then you get these little sequins which match perfectly. So, yeah, embroidery designs. Wow. All I could say, I mean, there are so many embroidery designs. If you're into that embroidery, I have a Brother machine. I really wish I was able to get a bigger hoop size. Now that I've been playing, my hoop size is only 4x4. But if I had a little bit bigger one, I'd be able to download like bigger projects. But, well, I got what I could afford, and it's working now. Use my take your pick tool and put these little sequins on the ends of the hats. I thought that was fun. And these sequins are so fun. They have stripes. They have little stripes on them. So that one. But oh my gosh, the embroidery designs, like, I've been doing a lot of baby bibs. I did about 12 baby bibs. I did all kind of bags. I'm going to be trying over the weekend to do some vinyl, stitching on vinyl. So, okay, so that is that. Now I need to make some little bows. So have any of you ever seen this little bow maker thing? I got this a little while ago off eBay. Oh, hi, Fran. Love your embroidery. Oh, thank you. And here's how this little thingamajiggy works. So you take your twine, you crisscross, you take this one over the top and in through here, and then you tie your bow. So for those of us that are bow challenged, there we go. And ta-da! Oop, that should stay in there. There's your bow. And they're perfect every time. Okay, get my snips. Love the doggy kerchiefs. Yeah, they're fun. I took a whole, oh, let's see, I covered that one up. Okay, so this one's only going to have one on it. I sewed a whole bunch of them and took them to the SPCA for Christmas for all the dogs. So, and now all the dogs in the family, that's what they keep getting. They keep getting dog handkerchiefs with their names on them now. Okay, what do I need? Oh, let's use a little mini glue dot. And they're just so fun. But I find that it's a lot easier to put the embroidery on pieces of fabric that are not pre-made into anything yet, if you know what I mean. Okay. All right, let's do our inside. I don't know why, but these seem to take so long. I think I chit-chat too much. Let me know if I'm chit-chatting too much and say, stop the talking and just keep stamping. But I can't help myself. I mean, I'm here in my room with a whole bunch of friends. We all have something in common, right? That's how I feel when I go to Stampin' Up! Events. So there it is. Look how stinking cute that is. Oh, you know what? Let's scatter some sequins. Let's do that. Scatter some sequins. I forgot I did that on my card. So, just going to use a little bit of Tombow as I gently squeeze out. You could use the fine tip glue pen as well, but this is here. So, just going to use this, and maybe one there and one there. Okay. All right. So, oops, wrong end. So yeah, but I just, you know, I'm starting to think, oh, I love doing the embroidery. Oh, and I love doing the stamping, and oh, you know, it's okay to have more than one love in your life, right? Okay, there. And so, I mean, I could double time. I could do both at the same time. While I babysit the machine and, you know, stamp right next to it. And when it's yelling for me to change the thread. Oh, and do I have to tell you, these new machines, they have automatic thread thingamajiggers. I mean, it doesn't, the one I have doesn't do it automatically, but you just have to thread it through and push a little thing down and it goes right through the needle. So, hello. Okay, there we go. Now that added a little more zhuzh to it. Isn't that cute? Okay. I promise the next ones won't take so long. If you have to leave, I truly understand. You can come back and check me on the replay. But let's just move that aside. Oh, here's the little book. Here's the Celebration catalog, which everything in here is free. Some are $50 items and some are $100 items. And there's the free not Peaceful Moments card, Metallic Baker's Twine and Sequin combo. So it's a great little item for free, of course. So the next one, I'm going to incorporate these little treat bags. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Never saw that. Definitely. Love makes the world go round. Yeah, as I've gotten older, threading the needle is more of a challenge. Oh, Carol. On my regular sewing machine? Yes, indeed-o. So here's this card, and there's the little baggie. So let me bring in my card elements. So these are cute little treat bags. They're 3x9. They're printed gusseted cello bags. Let me take them out. And they can be used for so many things. They open up nicely. You can put a lot of different treats in there. You can decorate them up. And they're already printed with like those little pom-poms on them. So I think they're so fun. We're always looking for a little treat bag. Okay, so here's our next card. And again, we're with the koalas. So I'm going to use that saying again. And just going to stamp it on this piece of Whisper White Square, which is 2x2. 2x2, like the animals going into the ark. 2x2. What did I do on the inside? Oh, that's right. I did do that on the inside. I forgot. Okay, so we're going to use our Memento Black again. That is so cool to use the bag that way. I'm trying that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you have other treat bags, but now you can use your Stays-On ink, and you can, sorry if my head's in the way, and you can actually stamp on the bags that you already have with Stays-On, and let them dry, and you'll be good to go. Okay, now inside. So we have a Whisper White, 5 1/4 by 4. So this we'll put aside. That we're going to stamp on the inside. And I'm going to use the Happy Birthday. And okay, let's put these down here. Put them on the black so I can see. Let's celebrate you. So happy birthday. Ooh, put it the right way, Susan. Okay. Now I'm going to take the two of them, line them up, and stamp them, ink them all one time. Oh, and I didn't use my little pierced mat. See, I didn't really get the best of image because I didn't use my little pierced mat. You weren't yelling at me. Susan, the pierced mat. Stays-On is my go-to black. What black does everyone else use? Well, me, I like to use Memento. I don't use the Stays-On that much, only because it definitely stays on. So, I have a little thing about cleaning my stamps and trying to get it off, but I'd love to hear what everybody else does. Okay, now, I am missing my piece. Oh, Lordy. Hold on. My background piece. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have another piece of the Designer Series paper, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. This is going to go on a piece of the crushed curry, which that is, oh, I don't know my measurements, so it's the line past 5 1/4 and the line past 4. So whoever knows measurements out there, you can correct my dopey measuring skills. I was never very good with a ruler. So, I don't know, maybe metric it would be easier for me. Okay, so we're just going to layer that on there. This is a quicker card. And this is, what color is this? It's not the garden green, is it? Yeah, garden green, I think. This is going to layer on top of here. Just give you a little smidgen on there. I think it's garden green. It doesn't look like garden green. It's not Call Me Clover. Call Me Clover? Could be. Could be Call Me Clover. I don't know. It's green. Oh, there's a motorcycle. Kind of chilly for a motorcycle. I like Memento. Stays on. Stays on. I got a little black. 5 3/4 by 4 1/8. Ah, very good. Thank you very much. See, I knew you guys were good. And I have a Bermuda Bay. And I have Bermuda Bay is cut at 4 1/4. Oh my goodness. Can you guys hear the motorcycle? By 3. And this is Calypso Coral. Is 2 3/4 by 4. So these will get layered on to one another here. I don't know why. I mean, I have this, as far as reading a ruler, I have this little thing that was hung on my wall that I think fell down, and it gives you what the measurements are. So I'm going to have to find it. It kind of like fell and kind of slithered underneath something. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this all together, and then I'm going to adhere my little plastic sheet. So thank you for the measurements. You guys are good for us ruler challenged people. Anybody else have a ruler challenge? You have issues with a ruler? Please don't tell me I'm the only one. Okay. These colors are just so fun. Oops. Okay. All right. So now I want to put this little plastic sheet on here, and that is cut at 4 by 2 3/4. So if you take your bag and you cut it at 4, so you can use the bottom part of your bag for a little treat, and then you have your top bag left over, and you can use this on your card. Like that. Look how fun. So I'm going to use my glue dots, and I already know that I'm going to have my little saying here and my little koala bear there. So that's where I'm going to hide my glue dots. Or you can choose to stick them underneath where these little polka dots are, and then you won't see them. Only problem with glue dots is that you can see them. So we want to hide them. So let's see if that's going to work. There and there. There we go. See? Haha, it works. Okay. And then we're going to put some things on top of it. So I'm going to take the glue dot. Keep like losing my voice. I think I talk too much, because I don't talk all day long because of the kind of work I do. So when I talk too much, I lose my voice. So we're going to use our dimensionals again. And don't be stingy with your dimensionals, because what happens is when you take this card and you mail it, if you don't put enough dimensionals, it gets smushed in the mail. So, you know, put enough on there. Oh, we forgot our little twine. All right, let's see. We could still do our twine. Hold on. Our little twine. I get so much ahead of myself. But anyhow. Hey, Cecilia. When I measure, it's 3 1/2 and 2 little lines. Oh, I am with you, Andrea. I am there. I think that's something that I lacked in school. But, you know what they say, can't teach an old dog new tricks. One of the good things about using dimensionals is you can pick it up and stick your twine underneath and stick it back down. And we have Cecilia in here who's a teacher, and she's probably cringing on my measurement skills of a line beyond the whatever. But, so that's, you know, this Wyoming area wasn't very good at teaching us how to read a ruler. Or I was just not a good student as far as that. Well, math is not my thing. I'm not a math person, and I'm the first one to admit it, that I know you need math every day, but the way the world is today, with calculators and everything that does it for you, I can just ask Alexa how to add something, and she'll tell me. So, I'm okay with that. But I'm so glad I don't have kids these days because everything is taught so different. Okay, there we go. So I want to leave these a little bit long. I'm just going to trim them off like that. And we'll fix that up. Okay. Come on. Fix and zhoosh you up. There we go. Okay. So let's put our little saying on here. And our little koala bear. Well, should have moved that over a little bit more. But we'll tuck them in right there. And there you go. There's card number 2. So there is the original. And there's that one. Except I didn't put my inside. So let's put the inside. And whenever you have like a colored cardstock like this, it's always good to stamp on a piece of white and put it on the inside. And let's see, here's a little piece of this I have left over. I can go ahead and trim that. So let me bring in my little paper trimmer. I need to cut this at 4. Chop. And stick this along the edge. There we go. Okay, now we have completed that one. Do I have anybody still with me here? Cute. I always asking my husband for measurements. Really? So I'm not the only one. Well, that makes me smile. Okay, so we have 2 that we did. Don't forget to share, and then you will be entered in the drawing, which I will choose next week. Let me clean this up a little bit. And you're going to win the cards that I made tonight. So here's my last card. So I know my last card, but be sure to leave down in the comments if there's something that you would like me to demonstrate. So say you missed our cupcake, but I'll rehash at the end to share that with you. Okay, so here is this fun card. Now look at that little lion. Oh, isn't he cute? So the lion is actually done as well. He has his little body, then he has his little mane, and then he has his little face. So, and then the dies cut out the body and the mane and then the face and then of course the little party hat. So it's actually all put up on dimensionals. So isn't that fun? I think so. Okay, so let's get going on this one. So now we have a piece that is 11 by 4 1/4 and it's scored at 5 1/2. And this is crushed curry. And let me get all my little pieces out. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Sharing is caring. Okay, so look at this cute paper. Look, it has either presents you can use, cute, or balloons, cute. I like the balloons. Yep, they're fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our balloons on here. Now, if you need inspiration for any cards, be sure to check out the catalogs. They have a lot of great layouts. And if there's something that you truly like, why recreate the wheel, right? Okay, so our inside piece, we have a little strip that's left over. Whenever you cut these pieces of DSP and you have little pieces left over, don't throw them away. Use them on the inside of your card. All right, so we're going to bring in, we're going to use that same stamp that we did before. No, we can't do that. We're going to do that for the inside. We'll do the happy birthday for the outside tag. Let's bring this in. Thank you for all the little love hearts and all the little things that are passing by. Thumbs ups and whats and whatnots. I really appreciate that. Hey, look how cute that is. I'm glad it's your birthday so I can tell you how wonderful you are. Thank you. Okay. And we use the tag that's in with the dies. And I cut out a white one. And look, it does the little stitching around. I don't know what that is. And I did one out of the Bermuda Bay. So put that aside. We're going to stamp happy birthday on the bottom of the white one. Yep, that's the right side. And I'm going to go at a little angle. Why not, right? Just because I can. And again, I forgot my little mat. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. Well, I might as well just forget about it now at this point in time, right? Yeah, okay, so that was the inside. That's the outside. I think I'm done for stamping, so let me put that away. So I'm going to take the two little tags. I'm going to put them together. Now, this was also on the clearance rack. This is a Daffodil Delight. This was our stitched ribbon. I'm not sure if it still is or not, but clearance rack and bargain just screams my name. I love a bargain. So I like to stock up on these kinds of ribbons because, I mean, we still have the color. It's just, and I love this because it has stitching on one side and the other side has the little X's. Love that. So I took a piece of ribbon, and let me just tell you about how long this is. This is a little bit over 8 inches. I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to stick it through the little hole in the tags. And then bring it around, wrap this, bring the two ends through, and carefully pull. Isn't that fun? Let me trim that a little bit. Without cutting myself. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. And then here's our little lion. So I'm going to put him all together with dimensionals. If I could find them. They're hiding. This one will go together real quick. So put a little dimensional on his little body. Stick him there. And a little dimensional on his little mane. And stick that there. And a little dimensional. Look at his little face. On his little face. So, I mean, this doesn't have to be just for kids. I mean, look how cute he is. And then we have his little hat. I think I need a little mini one on that. What did I do with the minis? Oh, here's the minis. Don't forget, we have minis and we have biggies. Dimensionals. So, his little hat is going to go right there. And I think I'm going to do a double on there. Sometimes you might want to do a little double because we're raising up a lot of images here. And let's do a double duty on him for that. Come on. Oops, I could see it. Okay. There we go. Come on. Okay. Now, He's missing something. Let's stick them to our card. Let's put the inside. Stick them to our card. And now we're going to use those cute little pom-poms. Oh my goodness. The pom-poms are going to make it. The other one I used the little sequins, which was cute. But we have the pom-poms, so let's use them. And I'm going to put this on here flat. But I don't want this to keep moving around, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there. Kind of offset that a little bit. And then a little bit of glue there. And we'll put him on here. Okay, like that. Then our little pom-poms. Look at these cute little pom-poms. They're assorted pom-poms. And be careful. Look at how cute they are. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue. I want one here at the top. And let's give them peach one. And let's use these little red ones. Just for something different. Then you'll want to set this aside to dry. That's why I put the whole, I put the whole card together first. You could use glue dots, yes. Where did that one go? Oh, I'll find it later. But you can use glue dots, but I like to use the Tombow. So look at the difference that makes. Cute! And let's bring those sequins in. So see, you need to get these sequins, I'm telling you. And they're free. Okay. So let's do a couple sequins just to make it fun. 1, 2, got a little gooby on there. 3. I play this word with friends. I don't know if you heard that, if it comes through, but I have a few games going with that. I feel it helps my mind, you know, spelling. So I just had an indication come through that somebody just put their word in. I like that. I don't know if anybody else plays that, but I like that. It's kind of a cross between a crossword game and, come on. And like a Scrabble. I like Scrabble. Nobody in my house ever liked to play Scrabble. My kids, I used to try to tell them that it was fun. But they realized quickly that they weren't good at spelling. But their mother is. Come on. Oh my gosh. Get on there. This is where it tries your patience. Okay. All right, one more. Then I think we are done. Come on. Oh, sometimes it takes your pick tool works too well. Okay. So then you want to put that aside to let that. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to tell you what just happened. All I'm going to say is my punches are now on the floor. Okay, well, never is there a dull moment here. So I have this over the, anybody that's ever been in my stamp room will know. You know those over the door shoe racks? I have had this thing since beginning of time. And I have it hanging on the closet door here. Well, it just fell. So thank goodness I wasn't too close to it, or probably would have ended up with a broken toe. Well, that'll be tomorrow's project. Okay, let's go back and take a look. Did you all hear that fall? Oh, it just fell all over the place. I can't tell you how many punches are in that thing, but every single punch since Stampin' Up! Started is in that thing. Okay. Let me put that aside so it dries. Let's go recap as to the cards that we made. Oh, that's the story of me life. What did I do? And here comes the dog, because she's like, oh, what was that? What did I do my little cupcake guy? Oh, here it is. Okay. No worries. Oh, the mirror underneath is very dirty. How long am I here? 10 years. So, oh, my little balloon was running away from my stamps. Okay, so let's recap. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have so much time. Okay. All right, so we started off with this cute little sock cupcake, a little fuzzy sock cupcake, and, you know, with a tag from a retired celebration from last year. So that was super fun. Cute way to give a gift. If you missed it, go back and watch from the beginning. And we have 2 of these cards and 2 of those cards. And this card, and the one that's drying. So if you shared tonight, be sure to type shared in capital letters. Then you'll be entered to win a set of the cards from tonight. I will pick the winner next week at the Facebook Live event at 7 p.m. Eastern Time next Thursday, which will be the 30th of January. I don't know. I think maybe we may have to do some Valentines or something. So, oh, thanks. So you go back and watch the replay. You'll see how this little cupcake thing was made. It's just super cute. Love it. So thanks, everyone, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of time with me. Be sure to like, comment, and share this. You can go over on YouTube and watch it again. It will also be posted here. If you're interested in attending an upcoming event, let me know. If you need a catalog, and a celebration catalog and mini catalog, I'm shipping them out tomorrow. The prizes from last week and tonight are going out tomorrow, so tomorrow's a busy postal day, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. So thanks, everyone. Bye for now.